Oh, hello, darlings. Come, sit with me for a moment. I want to tell you about a place that is simply humming with life, a country painted in the most brilliant colors imaginable. We are going on a little adventure, you and I, to the heart of East Africa. We are going to Tanzania. It is a name that sounds like a drumbeat, don't you think? It promises excitement and whispers tales of ancient lands. This is a place where nature puts on its most spectacular show, and where the warmth of the people's smiles is as bright as the equatorial sun. It's a land of incredible contrasts, snow-capped peaks, turquoise seas. I've been lucky enough to travel to many corners of our glorious world, but there is something about Tanzania that captures the soul. It's a feeling you get the moment you step off the plane. The air itself seems to buzz with a different kind of energy, a rhythm that is both ancient and thrillingly new. Vast open plains, lions roaming freely, spice-scented islands, carved doorways, narrow alleys. Witness the greatest animal migration on Earth. Then a short flight away, dip your toes in the warm Indian Ocean. Before we begin our journey, I want you to close your eyes for just a second. Imagine the sound of a million wildebeest thundering across the plains. Picture the brilliant red shuka robes of a Maasai warrior standing tall against a vast, endless sky. Smell the sweet, intoxicating scent of cloves and cinnamon drifting through a narrow alleyway. This is the magic of Tanzania, all your senses alive. It reminds you of the wonder of our planet and the tapestry of cultures that call it home. It is a true adventure for the heart. So are you ready, my dears? Have you packed your sense of wonder? We are about to embark on a countdown of the most magnificent sights this country has to offer. Ancient towns, breathtaking natural wonders, meeting the wonderful people who make this land so special. We will start our journey at number 5 and make our way to the most iconic peak of them all. Grab your sun hat and a comfortable pair of shoes because our Tanzanian adventure starts right now. Let's go! Our adventure begins on the enchanting island of Zanzibar in its historical heart, the one and only stone town. Oh, it is just marvelous. Calling it a town doesn't quite do it justice. It is a living, breathing museum, a maze of narrow, winding alleyways where centuries of history whisper from the very walls. As you wander, you feel as though you have stepped back in time. The buildings are a beautiful jumble of Omani influence, Indian influence, Swahili influence. Grand, crumbling facades and enormous, intricately carved wooden doors. Each door, studded with brass knobs, tells a story of the family who once lived behind it. It's a place to get happily lost. A rich, fragrant blend of African and Arab traditions. This is the Swahili coast. You see it everywhere. Morning. The call to prayer mixes with children's cheerful chatter. Women in vibrant, colorful kangas printed with Swahili proverbs. Men gather to play Dhow in the squares, faces of deep concentration, then laughter. A slow, gentle rhythm of life, captivating to watch. Every corner reveals a new delight for the senses. Your nose leads you to Darajani Market, bustling and chaotic. Vendors selling glistening, freshly caught tuna. Vendors heaped with fragrant spices, pyramids of cloves, cinnamon sticks in bundles, nutmeg, pepper, juicy mangoes, sweet red bananas. Watch as men auction off gigantic fish with theatrical flair. It is noisy and a little overwhelming, but it is the true beating heart of the island. As evening falls, Stone Town transforms. For Adani Gardens at dusk, the night market comes alive. It is pure, unadulterated magic. From the bustling energy of Stone Town, we now escape to a place of pure, blissful tranquility. We are heading to the legendary beaches of Zanzibar, darlings. And oh, what beaches they are. Imagine sand as fine and as white as powdered sugar, stretching for miles along a coastline fringed with gently swaying palm trees. The water is a shade of turquoise so vivid it almost doesn't look real. It feels like a painter's perfect tropical dream. It is warm and inviting, beckoning you to leave your worries behind and simply float. This isn't just a holiday spot, it's a slice of paradise found on Earth. The culture along the coast is beautifully intertwined with the ocean. Life here moves with the rhythm of the tides. In villages like Nungwi in the north, or Paje in the east, the local people have lived in harmony with the sea for generations. In the early morning, Fishermen set out in magnificent dhows. These wooden boats have plied these waters for centuries. Their triangular sails catch the wind as they glide toward the horizon. In the afternoon, women wade in the shallows during low tide, harvesting seaweed, which is then dried and sold. It's a life of simple, honest work, deeply connected to nature. There's a wonderful laid-back atmosphere here that is contagious. The local philosophy is pol, slowly, slowly. A reminder to take your time, relax, and enjoy the moment. As the day draws to a close, the beach offers one last, breathtaking performance. The sunsets here are the stuff of legend. The silhouette of returning Dhows against the vibrant sky is unforgettable. Absolutely heavenly. Now, my dears, we must leave the coast behind and head inland to a place of truly epic proportions. We are traveling to the Ngorongoro crater, I promise you. It is like nowhere else on this planet. Imagine a colossal, unbroken volcanic caldera, a perfect natural bowl over 10 miles wide, formed millions of years ago when a giant volcano, likely taller than Kilimanjaro, collapsed in on itself. Today, its floor is a self-contained world, a veritable Garden of Eden teeming with wildlife. Descending the steep forested crater walls feels like entering a lost, prehistoric paradise. The crater floor is a breathtaking mosaic of landscapes. Vast open grasslands, zebra herds grazing peacefully, wildebeest herds grazing peacefully, a shimmering soda lake, Lake Magadi often tinged pink with thousands of flamingos, lush acacia woodlands, hippo-filled pools. The crater provides everything they need: water, food, shelter, so most animals live here year-round. You are almost guaranteed to see Africa's famous residents, enormous elephants, grumpy-looking buffalo, and, if lucky, the rare black rhinoceros. While the animals are the stars of the show, the human story here is just as compelling. The crater surrounds the ancestral land of the Maasai people, one of Africa's most famous and visually striking tribes. Semi-nomadic pastoralists living in remarkable coexistence with wildlife. A powerful, humbling glimpse into a culture deeply connected to its roots. From one natural wonder to another, our journey now takes us to a name that is synonymous with African wildlife, the Serengeti. The name itself comes from the Maasai word Serengeti, which means the place where the land runs on forever. And darlings, it truly does. Endless grassy plains stretch to a horizon that seems a million miles away. The sky is vast and cinematic, dotted with flat-topped acacia trees and iconic silhouettes. It makes you feel incredibly small and profoundly connected to the raw power of nature. This is the Africa of your dreams. The Serengeti is most famous for hosting the Great Migration, the largest overland migration of mammals on Earth. Imagine over 1 million wildebeest, hundreds of thousands of zebras, gazelles. They thunder across the plains searching for grass and water. Dust rises and the low grunting fills the air. A river of life flowing across the landscape. Predators follow the herds: lions, cheetahs, hyenas. Witnessing this drama is humbling and life-altering. The Maasai have called these lands home for centuries. Their culture is woven into the Serengeti ecosystem. They live with a deep spiritual connection to land and animals. Their world revolves around cattle, wealth, and sustenance. A Maasai's status is measured by cows owned. Traditions pass from generation to generation, rites of passage and social rules. Their resilience in a harsh environment is remarkable. Red beads for bravery and blood, blue beads for sky and water, green beads for land and nourishment. A vibrant culture thriving on the edge of the wild. And so we arrive at number 1, the grand finale of our Tanzanian adventure. It is a sight that will take your breath away. We are standing in the shadow of the mighty Mount Kilimanjaro. It is the highest peak in Africa and the tallest freestanding mountain in the entire world, rising in majestic isolation from the surrounding coastal scrubland. Its 3 volcanic cones, Kibo Mawenzi Shira, soar to an incredible 19,341 feet. The most amazing thing is its crown of snow and ice, a glittering white cap sitting right on the equator. It seems impossible, a magical vision floating in the sky. This great mountain is more than just a geological wonder. It holds a deep spiritual significance for the local Chaga people who live on its fertile slopes. For them, Kilimanjaro is the home of their god, a sacred place to be respected and revered. The Chaga are expert farmers, and they have transformed the mountain's lower slopes into a lush paradise of coffee and banana plantations. They have developed a sophisticated irrigation system of furrows that channel water from the mountain's streams down to their terraced farms, a system that has been in place for centuries. Their lives are inextricably linked to the mountain, which provides them with rich soil, life-giving water, and their cultural identity. The challenge of climbing Kilimanjaro draws adventurers from all over the world, but you cannot do it alone. The true heroes of the mountain are the local guides and porters, most of whom are from the Chaga tribe. These men are astonishingly strong and resilient, with an intimate knowledge of the mountain's trails and moods. They are the heart and soul of any trek, sharing stories and making the difficult journey possible. It is a perfect, awe-inspiring end to our Tanzanian tale. Well, darlings, our journey has come to an end, but what a journey it has been. From the spice-scented alleys of Stone Town to the snow-covered peak of Kilimanjaro, we have traveled across a land of staggering beauty and incredible diversity. We have dipped our toes in the turquoise waters of Zanzibar, stood in awe before the endless plains of the Serengeti, descended into the lost world of the Ngorongoro crater. Tanzania is not just a destination. It is an experience, a feeling that stays with you long after you have returned home. It is a country that opens your eyes and fills your heart. But beyond the breathtaking landscapes and the magnificent wildlife, it is the people who make this country special. The welcoming smiles of the villagers, the proud stance of a Maasai warrior, the wisdom in a Chaga guide's eyes, the joyful laughter of children playing on a white sand beach. The cultures here are as vibrant and varied as the scenery, from Swahili coastal traditions to pastoralist life on the plains. The spirit of Tanzania is warmth, resilience, and deep connection to the natural world. It is captured in the simple, powerful phrase, Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Optimistic, relaxed, full of grace. An invitation to let go and embrace the present moment. Tanzania is waiting with open arms. Go and see the Great Migration. Go and climb that glorious mountain. Go and get lost in winding ancient streets. Your Tanzanian adventure is out there, just waiting to begin. Hakuna Matata.